Hello folks, it is July 11th, 2022, and Bree and I are at Mount Carleton Provincial Park in the wonderful province of New Brunswick. We're at Armstrong Campground, site number 11. Let's go find it. Here we are, site 11. This part looks absolutely beautiful. We saw the mountains driving just in here to the campsite. We saw them coming on the highway pretty far away too. But we came in here, went down to Armstrong Campground. Carleton, highest point in New Brunswick. And that one's pretty cool too, apparently, Sagamook. But yeah, we came in and went to site 11. We got a creek behind us. Old school fire pit deal. I don't know what's going on. But the park staff was really nice. Cool looking office, but we gotta set up. Time's ticking. It's getting dark. Well, that was a record timing setup. Never had a day like that where we got up at 5 a.m., hiked 15 rugged kilometers, then drove 6 hours to another province to camp. But here we are. This park looks amazing. Can't wait to check it out tomorrow. Noodles for dinner. Smoked meat. What kind of meat is it? Pork? Roast beef?
Montreal smoked meat.
Montreal smoked meat. Good enough for me.
Schwartz's.
Oh, Schwartz's. Okay. Thanks, chef. Fire's going good in this weird looking fire pit. But it's starting to rain, so I think we'll be packing it in soon. Good morning. So site number 11. Looking pretty good. We're gonna go check out this campground. Site number 9. It's looking a little more leveled. Some path going somewhere. Oh, apparently there's coffee sold across from the facilities. And here's site number 7 while I'm at it. What's this, number 6? Yeah, these ones are kind of close together, eh? So there is larger sites over there. Looks like a trailer section, but more importantly, look at the mountains. I'm not sure if that's one of them we might hike up today. We want to do Carleton for sure. We gotta find out how we get there. I don't think we have to leave the park. Yeah, here's the bathrooms. A little outdated, but they were very clean. So that's always good. You can control your own hot water in the shower too. Look at this place. Imagine cooking breakfast on this thing. That'd be cool. Oh, there's a huge map here. Mount Carleton Park. We must be here. I think we're gonna drive down here to start the hike up to. Here's the activity board. Look, Bree just noticed they got paddleboarding, canoe kayaking, and river tubing. Cool. And the weather for today, 30% chance of showers, which have kind of been ongoing. And we're gonna get some gusty winds to get rid of these bugs. Okay, here's the facilities. No one's in, I just checked. Not bad. Nice and clean. We're out driving around looking for the shop that has coffee and wood and whatnot. But we came across the beach. You can walk there from the campground, which we will do later. But look at that mountain.
Oh, Alex. Someone's here with a canoe.
Okay, I gotta move. Someone's coming with a canoe. Looks like we found coffee. And that big mountain we saw across the lake was Mount Sagamook. We just got a sub, a donair, 2 coffees for like $17. This place is beautiful. Look at the structure. Cool sitting area over there. So we're just out here enjoying the patio, planning the rest of the day. Looks like we're gonna go hike Mount Carleton right now before going back to the site. Save time because we already ate. But that mountain you see over that ridge, that's the one we just saw from the boat launch, and it's called Mount Sagamook. I got it right, Sagamook. Here we are at the parking lot of Mount Carleton hiking trail. I'll show you on the map. It was a 14-kilometer drive down dirt/gravel roads from the park office. And yeah, we saw a cow and a calf moose. And yeah, we're gonna go hiking. So we're gonna go up this way and then back down the other way. Here we go. Just met a couple from New Brunswick there. I think they're going to be passing us shortly. But let's see how it goes. Well, first few meters, I'm tapping out. I'm tired. I think this is going to be more like a steady uphill than what we did yesterday. Just up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Said we climbed like 800 meters yesterday, eh?
Oh.
So we won't be climbing this much today even. I don't think so. We're 500 meters in. The trails basically looked the same the whole time. Haven't gained much elevation. Some ups, a few short downs. Pretty easy going. We're 1.3k in. Just went downhill. And I said, well, that's counterproductive. It looks like there's a nice stream down there, so maybe check that out. I don't know. Nice. Pretty cool. You get to hike along the stream for a while. I stuck my hand in, got some water for my head and my face and stuff, and it is freezing cold. And I was wondering how long it took the snow to melt on the side of these mountains. I know that Mount Washington, New Hampshire has some webcams that you can watch it, and the last patch is just going right now in June, but it stuck around to August a few years ago. And moose poop. Where's the moose? I was trying to find that one we saw on the road. Figured it'd be up in the bush back there, but 3.3k in, 1 hour right on. Being good timing. And we saw people coming down with camping gear, and I thought, oh, there must be campsites up here. And sure enough, there is. Headwaters camp section. I'd go check them out, but I don't want to disturb people that might be on them, and oh, they're probably gone now, but either way, we gotta get to the top. Forest has definitely changed a bit. Trees are getting smaller. $4K in. There's a shelter there, and the top is 1 kilometer from here. Yep, the path got super tight. Lots of rocks. Climbing quickly. Oh yeah, we're getting close. Look at that. This is awesome. This is beautiful. Uh-oh. It was built in 1923. 99 years ago. 99. Well, I guess this is the highest point now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going up. It's like a big tree fort. Well, you can't even see out these windows.
Oh.
I guess you could at one point. Maybe they're all gunked up. Well, there you have it. Mount Carleton, 820 meters above sea level, highest peak in the Maritimes. And we are going to leave this place going down a different route over there. We're leaving the mountain behind now. Time to go back to camp to start cooking a big chicken. Sentier Trail? Sentier? Sentier. Well, I can already see why the park recommended coming up the other way than down this backside per se, because it's much more easy going. It's easier to climb these boulders than it is to go down them in some circumstances, especially the way we came up. And there's our friends from New Brunswick. Back into the trees and the land of mosquitoes. But less windy. Wind was getting to be a little too much, especially when you're on sketchy rocks. So Mount Sagamook is by our campsite there, and there is like a trail you can kind of walk along the higher elevations of the park to it connects all these. We're obviously not going to do that because we're going to go back to the car, but it's food for thought if you want to do some backpacking and stay for a few days. Oh yeah, this is much easier going, at least at this part. I'm wondering if people come up and down this way to avoid all those rocks, but they were fun. Here is a shelter. Lost iPhone. Whoa. Where's the little bugger? Hey. Where'd you go? This grouse ran up and hissed at us. I didn't know they could hiss. It's 5.3k to Sagamook. Here. Almost back. So yeah, this trail was literally like this the whole way. Very easy going. We are back at the car. I just noticed this tucked away. It is the elevation change on these mountains. So we went up Carleton from the west. So yeah, you start at like 450 and then you go all the way up to 800, so that's like 350 meters climb. So you're looking at like 1,000 feet, a little more. And that's coming, we went down that way then. But tomorrow I'm gonna do Sagamook, I guess from the west. Okay, so Sagamook, I'm doing west tomorrow. There's a 500 meter gain on that one. But Carleton is known as the highest point because it starts at a higher land elevation, like the base of the mountain. So there's 2 hours, 48 minutes total moving time, 9 kilometers. Let's look at the other data. Step 1600 or 16,000, sorry. Altitude 689 meters. Okay, well that sign said it was like what, 350 to the top. There were some ups and downs, and scrambling around those rocks probably added some more. And the elevation, that's always neat to see. Oh yeah, there's the peak. So we're back at the coffee shop. Had to come back for firewood, ice, and another coffee. And Bree got ice cream, and they got a real fireplace going in the middle of the summer. Did you ever think you'd be doing this?
No.
I guess if there was a fire ban, you could come here and still have a fire.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, but amazing at the same time. I love it. Okay, here's a cool map of New Brunswick with all the snowmobile trails. And here is our park. I'm pretty sure they use that trail we came down Mount Carleton today as a snowmobile trail in the winter. It's wide enough, like, could even be groomed probably. But look at that, the trails go right through the park. That's why all those shelters and stuff are there with wood stoves in them and whatnot. We just asked the woman there that works there more about this big like cabin, and yeah, there's the smoke coming out. She said they had the fire going every day all year long, even in when it's like 30 degrees. Must be their thing. But yeah, this place is open all winter long for snowmobilers and ice fishers, and they said they don't clear campsites, but there is a big tent that apparently you can crash in if you have to or whatever. I don't know. But I just realized that this is the same lake that our campground's on, because there's our beach. And then the mountain, what's it called going up tomorrow?
Sagamook.
Sagamook.
I think.
We're back at camp. We're gonna go check out the beach. But first, I'm gonna go down there and see what this creek looks like. Haven't gone down yet. Whoa, some big old cedars down here. Probably swim in there, float around a bit. Not easy to get down though, it's kind of steep. Alright, we're gonna head to this beach. So we're gonna walk down here, hitch this path, and that should go straight to the beach. Here we are at the playground. Tomorrow's Mount Sagamook, whatever it's called. And we're walking the path through the campground. Yeah, it's like 500 meters from our campsite. That water was cold, but very refreshing. But I still went in. Look at this chicken. Pre-spiced from Costco.
Yeah.
$10.49. Not bad. So how are you gonna make this?
I'm gonna brown it, and then I'm gonna hopefully put it in foil and back on the pan for another half hour.
Here goes the all-important flip. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, I'm gonna get this fire started. A few things to note. The wood they sell here, yes, it's $8, but guess what? It's kiln dried. So you are allowed to transport this across restricted zones in Canada. I find that pretty interesting. Most parts sell $8 a bag anyways, and it's super wet. Bundle bag, whatever you want to call it. This is great stuff. I also found that with COVID ending, I know it's not technically over yet, but these disinfectant wipes are going on sale like crazy. This pack of 80 was $1.50 from Canadian Tire. I actually thought they were like baby type wipes, so I bought 3 packs. And I'm like, well, what are we gonna do with them? Because they're only for hands, really. But 75% alcohol content in them, so they make great fire starter. Here we go. Watch the blue flame go. Oh, you can't really see it very well. The birch caught first. Well, it looked better last night when I threw it on. Can't see the blue flame. The alcohol is burning. Here we go. And then that just goes up to a target of 180.
I think it doesn't need to be 180. I think it needs to be 170.
And you'd want to put it in like the thickest part.
Yeah.
Does that have to stay? There's the chicken. Bree said that there's no backbone in it, so it looks different than most chickens. Well, there's no
It's a flattened chicken.
flattened chicken?
Yeah.
Okay, but the same amount of meat, right?
Yeah.
As a regular chicken.
Yeah.
Alright, it's past 11. It did rain a lot since we started the fire, but we kept it going. And we took a little break and walked around. Found some friends we met earlier from Montreal, Quebec. Very nice people. And we went and played games in that shelter thing by, I don't know, that way, that with the old wood stove that I showed you guys yesterday. And they couldn't start fires, so I gave them a bunch of these alcohol wipes. So let's try one out. So this goes in, and I hope we see the blue flame. If oh yeah, look at that blue flame. Look at that. The alcohol burns blue. You can't see it in the daytime, but you can see it at night. That's pretty cool. Anyhow, this is it. Signing out. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Lots of rain last night. Look at that tent pad. Nice big rectangle. I am at the Sagamook trailhead. Little parking lot here, outhouse. But yeah, I'm ready to rock. So I'm gonna go up the short way from the parking lot up to 777 meters. What way I come down, I'm not sure yet. Looks like it's a loop, but I'm gonna try to save time. I might just go the short way up and down. And there's Carleton. So I think we were looking over at this mountain yesterday. Anyhow, I'm also bringing a thermometer with me. 67.8 degrees here. I'll see what it is up there, and then I'll do a third reading when we get back down, because it's gonna daytime heating to warm up. But Bree's sitting at the coffee shop right now, so I'm gonna get moving quickly. "8:32. Here we go. First sign that way, 2.3K. Mount Sagamook. Looks like we got some blue trail markers with white stripes. Keep an eye on that. But these trails were pretty good yesterday. Shouldn't be too worried. Well, the trail immediately started going uphill quick. I think there's going to be a lot of this. It's actually a higher climb than Mount Carleton. Okay, 600 meters in. Here's our loop. I'm going to take the shorter route. I might come down that way if this route is really steep, but we'll see. 1.6K in. Just taking a quick breather before I tackle this section. The forest is closing in. Getting higher. Here we go. Well, I'm really climbing up the side of this mountain now. Look at this stuff. It's all wet too from last night's rain. It's not easy. Okay, just leaving the trees now. Nice view. Beautiful day for this. Yesterday was crazy windy. Okay, gotta go up. It's boulder time. 0.3K. Must be getting close to the top. Unlike a flat section. But I think it goes up another mound or two to like the very top. Nice and cool up here. Okay, I'm at the junction point where if you go that way, you go all the way to Mount Carleton. But I'm going to stick to my path here and find this high point. So 3.2K to the car. I'm going to do the loop then. I don't want to go back down the way it came up. It's way too slippery and steep. It's a kilometer longer to go back, it looks like, but whatever, I can get some good speed going. This is it. 55 minutes to the top. And that's not moving time, that's my clock time. Wow. Okay, where's Mount Carleton? Oh, I see it. I can see that tower that we were at yesterday. This is beautiful. Wow. This breeze is really nice too. It's cooling me right off. To get moving. I got a temp of 66.4 up here. Trying to keep it in the shade. I will say goodbye to the top. Back into the trees. All downhill to the car. Yeah, it's much easier going back down this way. Just like yesterday. Take the hard way up. Easy way down, it's just a kilometer further coming down, but it's a lot more safer. Making a really good time though. One hour, 57 minutes on the clock. 1 hour, 30 minutes total moving time. For 5.6K. What we got here? Altitude 571, almost 10,000 steps. There's our elevation. Yeah, that seems accurate. It was over 500 meters, it said on those charts. At the top. Got 68 and climbing a bit, but I'm good. Well, that concludes this park. All in all, I am very impressed by this park. Everyone was super nice. The park staff, the security, the park rangers, everyone we met, really nice. And this park it's beautiful. I would recommend anyone coming here. I'm definitely going to come back here at some point in my life. I want to come back for a fall trip. It's going to be a few years for that though. But one thing the park should do, not that I'm going to take anything away from it, is make some waterproof maps and like hire a company to make them. They may cost like 10 bucks a piece, I don't know, and then sell them for like 20 a piece at the front gate, at the store, sell them online, because I think they can make a lot of money off those maps and the park's worth it. Like and subscribe. Check out Green Blue Earth, Paul's channel. I'll put the link in the description. And I'm gonna go get Bree right now, and we are off to Prince Edward Island, the smallest province in Canada. And we're gonna go to PEI National Park. See you then. Bye-bye.